All right. Okay, and we are booming, everybody. All right. What's up, everybody? Ark, YR, and myself here on this evening here. Keith is unable to make it. He is busy doing something right now, but most likely he'll probably call in later on, I guess, as he usually does on Thursday evenings there. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Everything's doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you doing well, YR, yourself there?
Yes.
All right, that's good to hear there. All right, tonight we're going to be having a couple discussions here. Then one of them was my idea. The other was Ark's. One of them we're going to be discussing is probably the most bizarre songs by a well-known artist or music group there. But also one topic I brought up is something that a lot of bands and artists have dealt with for a lot of years when they have that one single. They put out multiple amount of albums. Some are well received, some aren't, but they always go back to that one hit song. Now, I guess you could say this falls into the one hit wonder situation that we all of us had discussed it many episodes ago there. But there's there's a lot of situations here where a lot of times the artist or the band they're like, hey, we're trying to get through with this new song, we got a new album, but all you people, all we care about is this one hit song that we did back in 94, 84, 2000, like, come on, like, we got other material. And the reason this came up to mind was because I remember seeing an interview with Janie Lane, the late lead singer of the band Warrant, who passed away in 2001. And actually, 2011, I meant to say. My bad. The problem was, they had this hit song, Cherry Pie, that was all over the radio, all over MTV, all over the circuit. And yet, Janie Lane, in this interview for Celebrity Fit Club, which aired on the VH1 channel many years ago, he was talking about how people always talk about cherry pie this, cherry pie that. But, however, the band had other hit songs as well. A rock ballad called Heaven, the song Down Boys. They had other songs that were played on the radio just as well from that record, Cherry Pie, the same title as the single. Uncle Tom's Cabin, I Saw Red, which was based on a true story there. Listen to the lyrics and you know what I'm talking about there. And sometimes she cries. But Lane was always a, what's up? But Lane
Hey,
was, yep, there you are, Keith.
yeah.
Oh, there you are. I thought you was
You
gonna.
must have got
I'll
done.
explain this real quick. Keep what was the countdown? This music countdown thing? What was it?
Yeah, I got back into listening to the radio, so I wanted to listen to this radio countdown.
What
Mm.
time?
It's it starts at like between 7:55 and 8. I have to go inside the building to get my headphones.
Ah,
Um, I'll have my headphones like in 5 minutes.
All
all right
right.
there. So you'll be back there, all right?
You're a fan favorite on
Well, you want me to not mute?
Why you doing what?
I'm walking through this place and
Oh, you left?
I'm going to get my headphones, but it'll take
All
like
right.
I don't know, like 5 minutes because I gotta walk all the way to the place.
You don't
Oh,
think someone's
okay.
gonna steal your headphones?
What?
No one's gonna steal your headphones?
Yeah. Wait,
Oh, they are gonna say headphones. Somebody
I didn't
say
know-
yeah.
I'll mute. You want me
All
to
right.
mute or you want me to not mute?
Well, it'd probably be best to mute for the time being until you get back on the call, dude.
Okay.
All right there. All right there. So, anyway, after hearing what Janie Lane said, I figure we always hear about, bands, talk about being known for one song. Like Nazareth. We always think of the song Hair of the Dog. But yet,
Lovebirds.
Love Hurts as well. Those are the most frequent played songs played on the radio. Well, after all, those album Hair of the Dog was such a big ass, massive album there for the group. But they have other songs like Big Boy from 1980. They had a song. They had other songs like Holiday as well from the same year.
This
They
flight
had
tonight.
Yeah, that's right. The Joni Mitchell cover, too close enough for rock and roll, Razm and Naz. Yeah, the other songs there that are worth considering. You know what? But a lot of people, you know how
They had
radio. What up?
Red Beach too.
What again?
Red Beach.
Red Beach, the guitarist from Winger.
Oh, it's different, right? You talking about?
All right, I got my
Whoa.
headphones on.
All right, there. Ouch. Okay, I got this one. Oh, well, so we definitely want to discuss that tonight. And that is
Oh.
sure loud, dude.
All right.
Shoot. Okay. Right there. So,
I think all this noise during the music shows is actually funny.
It is entertaining.
I have to agree with YR. It gives us something to. Because having four guys just. Because it gets a little something to it there. They're back.
Oh, someone just yelled like excellent. I didn't understand what you said, Dr. Earl. But now I'm outside.
Well, basically, having some noise in that background kind of gives it a little bit touch of different when you think about it there. Other than
Yes.
just four guys talk about music, all that, we gotta have a little something in it to as a side curve or somebody or a curveball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds like we have an audience.
yeah, yay. Okay,
Yeah.
All right.
I don't even want to be inside right now. I want to be outside right now.
all right there, all right there.
Okay.
In the
How
meantime,
about-
go ahead.
How about Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water?
Oh man,
That's the only song.
Richie Blackmore spoke out about that song. He said they had other songs other than "Smoke on the Water." We know them by heart. "Lazy," their cover of "Help," their cover of "Hush." Go ahead.
What was the subject for tonight?
Well, we have two of them. We have bizarre songs by well-known artists and groups, and something that came up to mind is that when bands are only known for one song and not the other songs.
Oh, yeah, I got one.
Hmm.
Mike Posner, I Took a Pill in Ibiza, and then his other 3 hits that he had like 10 years before that,
Yeah.
everyone forgot.
Well, the one I remember from this guy, I guess he's a Detroit native that worked at one of the local stations there before having that hit song was Better Than Me. I think the name of the song was. Cheesy.
Cooler
stupid
Than
song.
Me.
Cooler Than Me.
It's-
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
was. Yes, Cooler. It's been ages. I mean, this was in the early 2000s, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Actually, I heard this song like the other day at the place where I'm at now. I heard the song Cooler Than Me.
Yeah.
Cause like the place where I'm at now, they have like 6 different music areas, like 6 different playlists going on in like 6 different areas.
Ah. And shout out to
Bye-bye.
Mr. Jedi Knight, who is in my chat, saying Keith is in a rave party while Dr. Earl is doing a music show. Classic Keith, haha, with a laughing Ijamoy in there. Okay, so I got this little article here that I saw on Blabbermouth, and before I do so, I just want to say something to the people out there. I appreciate the other songs that the band and the artists have out there. Like when we think of Ramones, the only thing we talk about is Blitzkrieg Bop. Well, there are many other ones like Beat on the Brat. There's Creed and Hop. There's Rockaway Beach, Rock and Roll High School, Too Tough to Die, Warthog, which had Dee Dee singing on vocals. There's somebody put something in my drink. They have other great songs out there. So be appreciative of those songs as well, not just Blitzkrieg Bop. But then again, you got to remember we're dealing with the mainstream crowd. You also got to remember that the mainstream crowd is usually only fixated what's on trending, what's on the hit list, what's trending on TikTok. Which, by the way, there's a new trend on there, which I'm not going to go to because it's going to make everybody on this call throw up.
What?
Oh yeah,
What is it? It's called vabbing.
dabbing.
Vabbing. V
Oh,
A
dabbing.
B B I N G. And I don't know if
Oh.
I want to discuss it because it's gross and it's outright stupid.
Does that have to do with poo-poo?
Music show.
Exactly. That's why I'm not discussing this bullshit.
Come on, Brown.
I know, but still, we'll save it for another time.
Eat
But
poo-poo- eat your poo-poos.
it
Okay.
has nothing to do with poo-poos or pee-pees or any of that. But
What song?
Yeah, why?
but yet I will make a vlog on it most likely after the music show or my techno stream tonight.
We know,
There.
like, Priest has like a handful of songs that people know, but then people don't know the deeper tracks. Like,
Yep.
that's the whole point.
Nightcrawler.
There's so many. Oh my god! Like just like I would even consider
Black.
I would even consider Vigma Changes like one of their deeper tracks. Not deeper
Yes.
tracks, just you know what I'm saying? Like
I could go deeper. Run to the Mill from the first record, Arknolia. That's a very deep track. Or Never Satisfied. That's way deep. You play that to the average music listener today, they'll be like, "Who is this?" Well, Judas Priest. It's the same, but it doesn't sound like breaking the law. I was like, well, is that the only songs you know from Judas Priest?
Yeah, that's the only song I know.
Yeah,
That's the
Dr.
only one
Brown.
I know.
Dr.
Those-
Brown sounds like you sound like
A sheep. Well, that's how I'm just emulating
Nah,
how the mainstream
maybe-
people are.
Like Travis TLC doing like impersonating me or something.
no, he sounds like Johnny Holes.
Oh.
Sound like who?
Johnny Holes.
Oh, okay. Where's he been, by the way?
I think he passed on. He passed on.
No, I think he's still alive. Otherwise, I would hear about it on Facebook because we're friends on there.
Okay.
No, go
How
ahead.
about Black Sabbath? Most people, Iron Man.
Or Paranoid.
Did they do something else?
Yes, they did.
Paranoid?
Absolutely.
No, I'm imitating people. I just didn't use the voice.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, then I see why I do the voice. But yeah, but then again, like,
something besides Iron Man? Is that good?
oh, yes, okay.
I'm
Sit
tired
back.
of listening to Iron Man.
No, well, I'll be like,
Back in Black. I'm tired of listening to Back in Black. AC/DC.
oh man, or You Shook Me All Night Long. I mean, they
Oh,
have
yeah.
other songs on that record like Have a Drink on Me, Shake a Leg, Rock and
My
Roll and
favorite-
Noise Pollution.
Favorite is Let Me Put My Love Into You.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
At this
My
point,
favorite.
Shoot the Thrill's good too.
Yeah, shoot to throw.
that's a badass song there. Or
They re-released Shoot to Thrill in 2007 for the
Real quick,
for a movie.
before I forget,
Mhm.
me and Keith, and hopefully you, Dr. Brown, if you want to come,
mhm.
are planning to go to, and we can't really judge this concert by the cover because they are respectable
Mhm.
artists of their time. Basically, the legends of hip hop.
Mm.
There'll be Rick Ross,
Mm.
the Gucci Mane,
Oh,
E.I. Tip. It'll be who else was on that key?
Young Jeezy.
Young
Jeezy.
Jeezy. Oh wow.
We might spread out all of those first.
Believe it or not, I was around 2005 and 2006 when I was still living in Richmond. I didn't want to listen to any rock stations because at the time I was disgruntled. So I started listening to the R&B urban stations around
Yeah.
So that's why I started listening to stuff like Jeezy, a little bit of Rick Ross, or better yet, the Yin Yang Twins. That song "Salt Shaker." That's I bet you any amount of dollars that song gets. When that song gets played at the strip club, all the chicks up there, all the strippers go ape shit. And Keith, you're too loud
Right.
with the noise in the background, dude.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No.
Tell your
No,
audience
well,
to hold it
y-
down.
you're right. You're right about the strip clubs. I mean, Ark, I was inside, but when I got my headphones, I came back outside because it's nice weather. I want to
Mhm.
be inside with the nice weather out here.
Ah,
Uh,
it is nice out there. Is it cloudy over there in your area, Keith?
It is
no,
true.
it's like
Jedi Knight does make a point. I mean, besides, we'll say like Joe's show and Ken's shows, this show is like, real content, no reviewing, basically
right.
just making our own
Yep.
content.
Yeah.
We are,
For
yes.
the Twins community.
What's up, Steve Callan?
There's like two clouds in the sky, but they're like
So
really
it's-
small clouds.
Yeah,
Well,
but
but
but is
real
it?
quick,
Yep.
But we were talking about this concert,
Yeah.
and where was it going to be in Florida at, Keith? That one?
The BB&T Center, which is it's like a 30-minute drive from me.
Mm. Right. So
And
that
it's like-
and which area are you located? By Miami or somewhere out of Miami?
Right by Fort Lauderdale.
Fort
I'm
Lauderdale. Ah,
15 minutes away from Fort Lauderdale.
that's usually where the spring breakers go at that time, I guess.
Yeah.
Ah, I see
Yeah,
there.
they have a big tourist area on Los Olas and A1A.
Mm-hmm.
They have a whole bunch of bars, nightclubs, stores.
Keith, did you get permission from the owner yet, or no?
No. Well,
It's a she.
I mean, she only replies back to me. Like, when I text her, she only texts me back if it's an emergency.
Just maybe
And if
like
it's not-
Brown, Dr. Brown, you would like to spend the night at with me with Keith's group home, perhaps?
Oh God. Oh God.
I want to get the full experience, bro. I want to get the Jamaican heritage and everything.
Oh my gosh. And
It's
none
not
of these
Jamaican,
guys
it's
are
Haitian.
Jamaican.
No, I know.
Okay.
It's the same pond, Keith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't yell at them to be quiet or whatever. Don't yell
Nah,
at them. Like,
don't be mean.
nice-
I'm not
they're-
mean.
Now, do they
Okay.
have any hot ass nurses up there?
No, Haitians are.
Dr. Brown, how was I like explaining to people quick? How was YR in person? Like, was I mean to people? You
No,
think was I?
absolutely not. YR was the coolest cat to hang with, to talk with, to go to places with, concerts.
Thank you.
Well, believe me, in fact, I'll say it right now. My sister has often extended an invitation for you to come visit Florida when you get the chance.
Really?
Yes, she did. This is on the call before when we was trying to straighten out the thing that was on my phone about the ticket, showing up there for to be scanned there because previous.
We were having issues like Brown couldn't download the app,
Yeah,
and so we had to figure it out, but we figured it out. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
we contacted my sister.
All right.
Mucho macho credit to her for all the help.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
In
Cool.
fact, credit to her and her husband for all the help they helped me through for about the years since moving to Texas. And here in Florida as well there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get
Uh,
back.
wait,
to
Okay,
the
let's
list.
get back to the
Dr. Earl,
topic.
how do you like Tampa?
Oh,
how do you like Tampa?
well, I've already been. Well, actually, I've been. Before I would say this before you get back to the topic here. That one Friday night when I filmed those vlogs from the Castle nightclub, I was like, I filmed a few videos from the end there. In fact, there's one I want possibly want to show in the chat. I don't think it. Man, but somebody'd like to do the Vikings fan, to be honest with you.
Isn't it better like around the water and stuff, Earl? Like around the
Well, the only time I've been to the water was was in downtown Tampa with my sister and our niece there.
That's what I was saying. Like, start hitting downtown Tampa. Like, bro, it'd be
I know.
hit, especially when the weather gets like. I
Warmer.
mean, what does it be? Right? What is it around like 60?
I don't know what it is right now. Let's see.
Keith,
but-
what's the weather over there?
Okay. Oh, you mean where I am?
yeah.
No, just
It's
the
like
state.
60.
Oh,
Oh,
It's the state average, you would think.
let's see. I'd say like 72, because right now it's 77 right now, but there's like the humidity is 74%, which is low.
I mean, that's pretty high, though.
Yeah, 77. But I don't know. To me, it doesn't feel like 77 right now. To me, it feels like 69 or 70.
69.
yeah.
You can tell the difference between 7 degrees.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
I can,
Yep.
yeah, like, I can tell if it's really like 40 and 50 degrees is a major difference. When you're when you hit your 40s, it's like, whoa, you have to put on a pair of gloves or something.
Yeah.
But like 50, 60, you know what I'm saying? It is different. But
Yes.
Keith's cold is different. It's like they don't really get below 60 there usually.
Right.
So
Yeah.
perfect weather all the time, really. Besides
It
when
is,
it's
yeah.
Next week our low is going to be 59 next week, which is we haven't been 59 since like what was that cold snap, a week ago or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, real quick before we get to the list, there is a restaurant/bar you should visit, Brown. It's look it up, Keith, to exactly where it is, but I believe it's in Tampa. It's Hulk Hogan's owned bar and
Really?
grill.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
he has a bunch of he goes there all the time, visits with the people eating there. He has a bunch of memorabilia in there.
Oh,
Obviously,
wow.
like his
What's
merch,
the name
T-shirt.
of it? And where's it
Keith,
located?
look it up real quick. I think it's
Hogan's Hangout. It's in it's in Clearwater. Which
And
is
how
like
far is Clearwater from where we live?
that's why I got it
let's
confused. I
see.
think Hogan lives in Tampa. He's from Tampa.
Okay,
it's
so
in Clearwater.
Clearwater is like
Oh, wow.
15 minutes away. It's like you go west on the bridge.
Well, don't give
over...
directions. Oh, wait, put it in the Skype chat if you can. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, there. Let's Okay. We'll save
But you
that
should
for
hit
some other
that.
show. Yeah.
You should hit that, Brown, because that's like, I don't know. I'm looking up right now because maybe they tell you when Hogan's going to be there, or maybe he just surprise pops up. But
Who
like
knows there?
it's a thing. It's a Hulk Hogan themed, literally
Surprise.
bar and grill.
Yeah.
I sent it in the chat.
All right.
Just
Yeah,
Good,
I've been knowing about it. I think it used to be called Hogan's Beach Bar or something, but I guess they changed the name. But
All right.
yeah, it's
there.
a thing for real. It's popular.
All right.
I think it's just one of them, like one location. It's not like a chain, but it's like if you in that area, you know what I'm saying? Because we were talking
right.
about that earlier, like the beach. We'll get into that.
All right.
'Cause
There,
Florida,
definitely.
do you real quick? Do you like Florida better than Texas?
It's hard to say. I've yet to really check out the full scale of Florida.
Well, have you been to
Because-
like a gas station? Like, is the
Yeah,
gas prices different?
I never really checked. It's been a while since I've been to a gas station. I only feel because I usually just take my car to work and back, and that's about it. Which is not far from where we live here.
All
It's
right.
about 12 minutes. Whereas the other place I was working at back in Texas was about 30 minutes.
Well, Keith, we are looking forward to going to the hip hop concert with you, me and Brown. Might be the only white people there, but it's whatever.
As long as we don't start no shit. As long as we know the songs.
Well, no, bro, because like even with you, like, I mean, I don't want to say you and Keith use the autism card, but people might, like you say, fuck with you type shit, and that's
Yeah.
where I come in and say, hey, these guys have autism. Can we, can you chill out, man, or cut them a break here or something like that?
Right.
But go ahead, Keith. Go ahead with the list, Brian.
Okay. Well,
Let me look some up. What was it? What was the topic? Weird bands, weird songs.
Bizarre songs from many groups and artists that
Like the name of the songs, or what?
pretty
No,
much
they're just different.
very
All right.
different
Well,
songs.
you know what band has a ton of those, and we're
Which
about to
one?
look them up right now.
Which
Actually, we'll
one?
have Keith look them up.
Alice Cooper.
No, well, that's one, but the one
That's
that comes
one.
to mind, not only titles of songs, but the lyrics are kind of weird for all of these songs. Mostly is from the band Nirvana. You know what I'm
And
saying? Rape Me,
Yes.
Heart Shaped Box. Like, what are these songs about, really? You know, Smells Like Teen Spirit. Like, that's a
Well,
weird
I'm
name.
not.
What is
Well,
that song?
I'm not really sure. I was like I said many times. It was never a big. I was never big on Nirvana, because the way they came in just killed off made the rock and roll scene so sensitive, and all the followers that came along afterwards.
Yeah, but
But
90s rock, 90s for Metallica, I
yeah,
enjoyed.
I
Right?
enjoyed it. That and '90s the Pantera, I enjoyed that as well.
Van
There, Van
Halen,
Halen as
for,
well.
for
There,
Unlawful Carnal, not, you know what I'm
Ozzy
saying? Like,
as well.
there's.
Ozzy as well. He had a couple albums in the '90s as well. But it's kind of.
You hated that era, though. You didn't like
I
Alice in
well,
Chains.
I
Alice in
did
Chains was
well.
the best one out of
I
all of
liked
them.
it, Alice in Chains, on a few songs there. But the thing is, I didn't care for all these bands like all the
Hey,
sense. I
Because,
couldn't
like, in the
stand the
2000s,
Wallflowers.
in the,
I have a
in the,
story about Nirvana.
real
All
quick,
right.
in the 2000s, on radio,
Hmm.
they played a lot of that, you know, whether it's Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, Soundgarden,
So
STP.
yeah.
They played a lot of that as like the new rock, kind of, as like the
The
radio
new
rock for that
classic
era.
rock.
And in 2000, obviously they played your obviously AC/DC, your Metallicas too, but
Yeah.
they really focused on that 90s era. A lot
Because
of
that was the
Nirvana,
Yeah.
main.
obviously, you know.
Because that's how radio is. They go for what's the big main thing right now, no matter what.
So
If
go
the
ahead, Keith,
people
on your
today
Nirvana
love
story.
it,
So Keith,
Yeah, yeah.
actually, you went to your Nirvana concert back in what, 93, 92?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
yes.
When did Kurt Cobain die?
Your name's Keith, right?
1992. No, I didn't go to a Nirvana concert. All right, so back in 1998, I was in middle school, and like the middle school and high school were on the same campus that I went to. So there was this like I was in, I don't know, like 7th grade, and then there was this guy in like 11th grade.
Wait, how old
he
were
put,
you?
Like 13.
Alright.
So he put headphones on my ears, and he's I wasn't listening to rock. I was listening to pop and a little bit of rap, a little bit of R&B, but not too
This
much.
is a
I was
90
mostly into pop music.
This is 1992.
1998.
Mm.
So they didn't even
so-
have like autism back then yet.
No.
Oh, they had
And-
autism way years before, dude.
Well, no, they didn't call it that though.
No, they just
No.
called it retardation.
That's what I'm saying.
So
And the
Did-
incentive people said, dumbass.
this guy
Or
this guy
dipshit.
on my bus, he put headphones on my ears. He's like, listen to this, and he put on Nirvana, and this was the first time I heard rock music, and I was like, dang, this sounds good. And I said, where can I hear more of this? And he said, tune in to 94.9 Zeta 94.9, which was the rock station here. And
Wow.
so I tuned in to Zeta 94.9, and then like
My
Like,
life
after, like,
changed.
after like 2 or 3 years, I was like, rap is my first favorite genre, and rock is my second favorite genre. And they're playing Nirvana, Stone Temple Pilots, Offspring, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Keith's a
Alternative.
big Brown. Keith's a big Red Hot Chili Peppers guy.
Yes.
I don't really
like
care
it.
for him. Like there's a couple songs,
Neither
right?
do
But
I,
I'm not gonna go out of my way to go see him live or nothing. You know.
And, I remember they played Linkin Park. They played that song, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Let
Oh
the
yeah,
Bodies
Drowning
Hit the
Pool.
Floor.
That was a big
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, they played Papa
See, that's
Roach.
one of the that's one of the groups. It was Pat Green, right? Remember him? You know who Pat Green is?
I don't think I have.
It's like a Texas
No.
country. Look him up, Keith. He does that song "Wave on Waves."
Mm.
Texas country guy, you know,
All right.
2000s. But he was there. Drowning Pool,
Mm. Ah.
and I think yeah, it was, and then Kiss.
Oh, yeah.
Kiss was a headliner. You know what
Ah.
I'm saying?
They were also playing Godsmack, Disturbed, and like all the mainstream.
What
rock.
is your opinion about Five Finger Death Punch?
I don't really like them that much. I like one song they do, but I always forget the name of the song.
Was it the
how does it
Bad
go?
Company
How does it-
cover?
How does it go?
Yeah, bad company. Yes, that's the
The
one.
Bad Company cover, the same title.
Yes.
All right, there's. So, before I do, I want to bring this up to everybody. You remember the band Alien Ant Farm? They had their cover version of Smooth Criminal, the Michael Jackson tune there that was
Yeah,
big
I
around that
remember that.
time. Now, according to the Daily Mail, the frontman for that group, Drayden Mitchell, has been charged with battery after pulling a male fan's hand into his crotch during a concert. Now, the incident took place while the long-running California-based band was performing at the Broward Center for the Performing Arts in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, in October of last year. While Alien Ant Farm was playing its cover of Smooth Criminal, Mitchell explicitly clenched a fan's outreached hand and placed it onto his groin area. At which point the fan
Oh
quickly,
shit!
quickly
Yeah, we
yanked
can't
away.
do sexually explicit news stories on here, please.
Yeah, but
Inappropriate.
it's not really
Ark, do you
appropriate.
vote
But
for
they
that,
get other.
or- I don't think that's appropriate. Come on,
Oh,
we don't want to. Pick up another story though.
okay.
Didn't
Well,
mean to-
I
We don't
just,
want to alienate our fans.
Yeah, we don't want to.
we'll give
How
it a
about this one?
We'll give it a Cronin. He gets off on it.
Can
Go
let's
ahead.
see. We'll go with the list, but I'll look for. How about this Neil Sean thing? Or how about this? This
Mm.
Steven Tyler. He's really listen. Let's bring this up.
Yeah. Okay. There.
This has been. They were supposed to have like 4 concerts or something in Vegas or something.
Mm.
Aerosmith
Ah.
before the New Year's. I think maybe before Thanksgiving, like November or something. They canceled all of them, like all 3 or 4 of them,
Really?
because of Steven Tyler health concerns. But then they're supposed to do this thing in Vegas next month, this Power of Love Gala, and he pulled out of that. So something's seriously wrong with Steven Tyler,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna call that out right now.
All right. There.
I don't know if it's. I mean, look,
Health
what
issues.
people don't know with Aerosmith is they were big in the 80s somewhat, but
70s
like,
as well. There.
the 70s was like the party years.
Yeah.
It's known that they weren't that great live in the 70s, live concerts. Like, they were fucked up all the time, everything like that.
Yeah.
People don't know. I'm like, obviously with every rock band comes alcohol, all that stuff, drugs, but
Drugs.
like
yeah.
Aerosmith, and that puts it. I mean, Steven Tyler's old. That's
He's
catching
in the
up with him.
70s when you think about
I'm calling that out right now. All that's catching up with him right now.
it. Yeah.
I mean, it's no COVID stuff. Like, it's been. I'm serious. This was during like November or something.
Mm.
They cancel all these, so it's been a while. So it's not
Wow.
COVID. If they're canceling stuff for next month, if they're canceling stuff in the future, which they are, it's something's not good here with Steven Tyler of Aerosmith. So we need to keep an eye on that. I sent the article there, but just stuff like that. Look, the 70s and 80s for Brown and Ark and Keith weren't that long ago.
Yeah.
But it was a long time ago. If you look back, like, bro,
Yeah.
since 2000s, just think of the 2000s. Like, that was a long time ago, but it felt like it really wasn't, right?
Yeah, it was.
But it really was 23 years ago, like in the 2000s. Like, that's
Yep.
so. If we were in the 2000s, 20 years before that was 80s, but now it's 40 years, 43 years,
Yeah.
and that's a long time, bro. Because these bands, they were in their 20s and 30s. You know what I'm saying? So now they're like in their late 60s, 70s, and stuff.
Yeah.
So
And Wire did point out some of that is very important. A lot of the drug abuse and a lot of alcohol addictions that they went through in their earlier years until they go to rehab, it comes back to you in your later years in life. Lemmy Kilmister was going through that during the later years prior to his death there, plus with the type 2 diabetes that he was going through at that time there.
do y'all have Showtime channel?
I haven't had Showtime in years. We haven't
You don't
not.
have cable, Brown?
Well, we have mostly streaming services. That's the main thing we got
Because
right
they got this
now.
Dio documentary on
Dreamers Never Die.
Showtime.
That's yeah. Dreamers
Have you,
Never Die.
yeah, have you seen that yet or no?
I was watching it on YouTube, believe it or not, a while ago there.
Oh,
Yes, that's right.
Wow.
Along with the Let Me Kill Mr. documentary, they came out in 2010.
yes.
But anyways, you got to remember, back to the subject, you got to remember, years on down the line, all that stuff that you did, the stuff you did to your body during those early years will catch up to you sooner or later.
Yeah.
What is it? A gun? What is it? Fireworks?
Nah. There's no fireworks. I'm just
Yeah,
by
no,
the.
somebody banging
I'm
on
by the
something
street.
there.
Oh, that's someone's radio in their car.
Oh, okay.
Um.
Okay, my
Oh,
next
yeah,
group
I
on
remember-
topic.
I
Okay,
remember
let's.
Steven Tyler, like he would be a judge on American Idol, and I watched
Yes.
that. I watched like the first season, and I watched it at my house, and one of the staff was watching it like with me, and she's like, "Oh, Steven Tyler's a clown. Like, look at him, look
What?
at the way he acts."
Yeah, but but he didn't act, but that's Steven Tyler for you. He's always been like that. And if he didn't act like that, he wouldn't be Steven Tyler.
Baby, won't you do me?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we got to get back to this topic of bizarre
So
songs there.
Steve Callan's in the chat.
Yes, he is.
Steve-
Yo, what up, Steve? What up,
and-
Veslov? And BR as well there.
BR.
BR, he's one of the mods in my chat there.
That's my boy.
All right, there.
This
So,
this WWE thing's gonna be big. Can we mention that real quick?
yeah,
Give it a
let's do
minute?
that. And then we got to get to the bizarre
Quickly.
songs.
Quickly.
Definitely. Okay, good.
Quickly, Vince McMahon. Keith, you can look this up. Vince McMahon is coming back to WWE to help sell the company,
Really?
which we're gonna predict here before the Joe Cronin show predicts.
Mm.
It will be sold to Disney. It will be sold to Disney Enterprises.
Which in a way is no surprise because basically Disney almost just about owns everything.
No, they're going to have WWE theme parks, Keith. They're going to have WWE like themed theme parks, bro.
They own
like-
Star Wars, Marvel, you
Like
name
the
it.
Undertaker, like the Undertaker drop, or like the Undertaker ride and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Most likely, yeah. Or the or better yet, the power bomb, a roller coaster, or something like that. There, I'm thinking about they have most likely a theme park like they have with Star Wars. They have a theme park in there. I guess one of the locations called Galaxy's Edge, where they have.
Keith, have you
actors
been to that
dressing
one,
up.
the Star Wars thing?
Yes, I have.
How is
it's
it? I want to
amazing.
check that out,
When?
man.
When?
It was May 2020 or 2021.
Wait, Brown, you would ride the rides or no?
No, but I would. No,
Ah.
I'm not good on rides, but I would love to hang with
Ah.
the lady who portrays Ray.
So would you pay the
Yeah,
admission
so-
fee and not ride rides? Thank
But you know what,
Do
they-
ride videos.
But you
Do some
yes,
videos.
Yeah, absolutely. There, I'll probably get a
Wait, Keith,
selfie with
tell us about
Kylo
your
Ren.
spe- So Keith, like, did you ride any Star Wars rides? Did you see Darth
Yes.
Vader? Like,
I rode this like simulator ride. I think it was like a simulator. It was but there was this other one where they only did reservations like twice a day, and reservations filled up like in 2 seconds. So yeah, like there was twice a day where you had to click this thing on your phone to reserve, but I didn't get it. But the other ride I went on was like it was really awesome. I don't really remember, but I don't know. It was really awesome, and the whole it's like you're really immersed in the whole area of the park. What was that?
wait, but did they have like Darth Vader walking around and stuff?
No, I didn't see-
your father.
I didn't see Darth Vader
But
walking around.
did you see
but
Kylo? Did you see his grandson?
no,
Not even Kylo Ren. Not even
no.
Chewbacca. Not even Ray. Not even
No, what
anybody
happened
dressed as
was
Silent Han Solo?
what happened was we went on the ride, and then we went to the exit after the ride was over, and it
Oh,
was
that's so
pouring
fun.
down. It
Pouring
was
down
pouring down rain. So like the exit's like in this cave, like that you come out
Do
of.
they?
But
Can you ride rides when it starts raining? Or do they shut the parks down usually?
you can ride rides when it starts raining, like
What? Even when it's thunder and
98
lightning, or no?
yeah,
Won't that do
98%.
damage to the gears?
No, 98% of the rides are indoors.
Oh.
Most of the rides are indoors. You go inside a
I see.
building, you walk around in the line, all around the building, and then you get on the ride.
And you were on
Like-
Joe Cronin's episodes for 10 to 30 episodes?
Let me count in my head. Let me count out loud right now. 52,
Um,
53, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so like 16 episodes of Monetize.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, so let's get back to the music list.
Yeah,
Let's
we're
get back to
talk-
real quick Nirvana, though. I have a good point with that, right, Brown? Like,
No,
it was
it's
weird.
like 18 episodes of Monetize.
Well, great.
Go
All
ahead.
right, there. Let's get this.
Episodes.
Okay.
Nirvana. That was
Endless
a good pick, right?
Nameless.
Very weird. A lot of weird songs.
Yeah, actually, the biggest obscure stuff, the biggest bizarre thing they did was this name. It was originally nameless.
Waif Me? Or
Yeah, that was the censored version.
Really?
They did that because Walmart had an issue with the title there. They also had the issue with the fetuses on the back cover of the
And
second
they're like-
record there.
and they in Uteros, but they right in Utero.
Yes,
was the
that
name
was
of
the
them.
one.
But they I think it was like a performance as SNL, and they told them to say "waif me." I
Oh,
think
yeah.
"waif me."
Yeah, because because it's rape is a very very touchy word. Hey Keith, turn the volume
Shout out to
down.
all the. Okay,
And speaking of rape, Keith Barber, can we get your opinion on Nirvana?
yo, I love that song. It's like I love that song. Rape me,
Oh,
my
my.
friend. Rape me again. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one.
Keith.
Yo, someone's got to clip that. Someone's got to clip that.
And yet I'm not allowed to talk about what the alien ant farm did to that
Come
guy.
on. Bro, that'd be like if we had O.J. Simpson on the show and we talk about killing people, bro. It's like, this is great. This is radio right here. Little shock value. Oh, man.
Oh gosh.
Yo.
Actually, going to a bizarre songs.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta listen to that back. Hold on.
Okay,
y'all continue. I'll be right back.
Okay. Nirvana. They had that endless, nameless piece that concluded the Nevermind record. It was originally,
Right.
and it was actually, I don't know, I forgot how long it was, but it was just, it was obscure stuff they did, and I guess the record label gave it a title, and the
Kind
band
of
was
like
not too.
Revolution number 9.
Oh yeah, that was probably one of the biggest bizarre things. Still remain one of the biggest bizarre tracks out there. I mean, here are the Beatles, the same ones who did "Please Please Be." I saw her standing there, and here comes this obscure collage of tape loops, sound effects, everything. I mean, like, geez, that was when I first heard that, I was like, what the heck is this? Did somebody sure this is the Beatles here or what? Geez.
Well, kind of along the same lines, you had Tomorrow Never Knows,
Well, yeah, that was a bizarre one to listen to, but it's damn good.
Strawberry Fields Forever,
Oh yeah,
I Am the Walrus.
yeah. Well, the Beatles at that time were experimenting a lot of stuff there. So when you think about it there, it kind of seems fitting there. But Revolution number 9, and let's not forget that piece helped give gateway to the Paul is dead rumor that came out a year later. Because a DJ in Detroit, whose name I forgot, got a phone call from some fan saying, "Hey, there's something here. When you play the record backwards, there's these little messages in there. Hence the number 9 backwards being "Turn Me On, Dead Man." And that's when the DJ he listened to it backwards, and he recommended not doing that because it'll fuck up your needle.
Well, that's a George
Turn
Carlin
me
line.
on, Mr. Dead Man. Yeah, I want it. I need it. Yeah.
In fact, on my channel, I tried to do the same thing with that, but it sounded like
Bro,
what?
that's that high quality content right now from Keith. There you go.
Right.
This is probably the funniest shit I've heard in a long time. Send it to Ken. So someone needs to send that to Joe. Someone send that to Cronin. That was. But I just wanted to throw out
Mm-hmm.
that Kiss has a lot of weird songs.
Really?
What do you mean? Like what the fuck are their songs about? Like doing it and stuff? Mostly?
Basically,
Well, that's
the
not
one
necessarily weird.
or bizarre there.
I mean, shock me.
Of course, Alice Cooper had a ton.
Plaster Caster, Christine 16, very controversial.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we know about that song there. I always question that song, believe it or not. There.
Almost the entire Alice Cooper catalog.
Yeah, oh yeah. He wrote some pretty bizarre. Had a lot of bizarre topics. Keep that in mind
the
there.
Dead.
Oh yeah, we know what that's about there. I mean, one DJ's back in Detroit said it best. Cooper was able to tap into that one topic that nobody ever brings about, whether it's necrophilia or going to the fear of the dentist, dead babies, yeah.
Ballad
Fetuses.
of Dwight Fry, which
I got
is one
this.
of my favorites.
I got
Oh yeah.
I got a very bizarre song, D12, Nasty Mind, and Bizarre is the lead on that song. So, like it's
Yeah, but how is it
It's-
bizarre?
It's bizarre
'Cause-
singing the song now.
Rapping. Yeah.
I know,
Well,
yeah, it is bizarre singing the song, and the lyrics are very
Bizarre.
bizarre, yeah.
Yeah, but how about but when we talk about bizarre, we're talking about something that's way out of the ordinary, like fucked up beats or fucked up Frank Zappa. Oh, he's came up with a lot of bizarre stuff as well there. In fact, everything that came out of his catalog was bizarre. He even had a record label called Bizarre, for crying out loud.
Yeah, what decade was Frank Zappa popular?
70s, 60s,
What year did
70s, 80s.
What year did he pass?
1993, December of that year.
AIDS?
No, it was prostate cancer.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Check your prostates. Now, Keith, can you check
Don't
Dr.
go there,
Brown's
Meyer,
prostate,
please.
or-
Because
Dynamo Home.
oh my gosh, I gotta tell you this. When you mentioned that wire, it reminded me of one of those ads in the girly girl magazines, and it had a hot nurse with putting the rubber gloves on, saying, "Have you had your prostate checked lately?"
I never seen that commercial.
Oh, it was an ad in one of them explicit magazines.
Oh, all right.
Dynamo
But yes.
Home.
Yeah, about a threesome.
Dirty Love.
Oh yeah, there. Also,
if you watch Eminem's Superman music video, Eminem is in an orgy.
What is
in the
the
video.
weird? What is the most weirdest Eminem song?
All of them.
well, not necessarily all of them.
I don't know.
Ark, you have to respect Eminem.
I'ma think
he
about
did go
that.
into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last year. So Eminem.
And yet Jethro Tull's not there.
Yeah.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame means nothing.
Come on, man.
Maybe
Means everything.
I don't know. Still,
Yeah, to the
I
regular
can't think
listener,
of
it
the
does.
weirdest.
Me and Dr. Brown seen a group that were in it as well last year. What was the name of
Yo.
that group?
Judas Priest.
Have you,
Absolutely.
Wire? Have you ever seen that video on YouTube about Eminem? He's in like a conference room and he's talking to people. He's like, he went to this like witch and he saw this like witch. And he's telling the story. He's like, the fucking witch, don't look at her. And yo, he's going all crazy. Like it's like a 6-minute video, and he's like freaking out.
Is that Danny MT in the chat?
Yes, he is. I guess
yeah.
it is.
Let me
Well,
make, let me make
tell you
sure
what.
right now.
Yeah, call him on the. I'm gonna make sure because we had a fake Danny one time there. I'm gonna
I'm gonna
make
add
sure
him to the
there.
call right now.
All
We're gonna
right,
add Danny if that's really him right now.
Yeah, if it's you, Danny, answer the call, bud.
Danny is a big music guy. He does
All right.
appreciate the music like we do.
You know, and by the way,
I think a lot of people in this community really don't like there's people that like music, but there's people that like wrestling more and like video games more than music.
Yeah.
I feel like. Danny, is that you in the chat confirmed or no?
What?
Yo, Danny, what's good? What's good?
Danny, what's
Danny,
up, buddy?
we're trying to figure out if that's you in the chat or not.
Yeah, of course it's me.
Nice. There you go. How's it going, Danny?
Oh man, hanging in there, dude.
Good. Yeah,
So-
because I saw what you're writing in there.
Bizarre.
Yeah, bizarre songs. By the way, I gotta throw this one. This was really bizarre when I
Blood
first.
Rock. DOA.
Yeah, more frightening than
What?
it is bizarre when you think about it.
What's
You-
the most bizarre? What about Madonna though? She was a bizarre artist on her own, but didn't she have some weird songs about like fucking dogs and stuff?
Not that I know of.
Like a German Shepherd thing? Like,
Not-
look that up, Keith.
What? Are you serious?
Madonna and like relationships with dogs.
I'm sure that's not true.
I'm
there.
serious.
I'll look it up.
I've heard it more than once.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'll be right back.
I've heard of that more than once. Like for real, it's a thing. She's bizarre. That's why. Like I said, Madonna has. Like a version. That's kind of a weird song. You know what I'm saying? It's not really appropriate.
Like a virgin.
And didn't she like invent like bracelets? Like she made bracelets popular
Yeah,
and stuff.
maybe.
We're gonna get the info from Keith if Madonna did have relationships with dogs, German shepherds.
Weird Al Yankovic.
All right, I'll look it up now.
Okay, we got also. In meantime, Ark mentioned Weird Al Yankovic as well. There, he's wrote some pretty bizarre ones, which are. But then again, those bizarre ones are mostly comical. Remember, he leans towards the comedy side with all the song parodies he did along with them.
Well, didn't what's his name like sue him?
Well, I know that Coolio wasn't approval
Yes.
of Gangster's Paradise made it to Amish Paradise because the Gangster's Paradise track was dead serious about what was going on in the streets.
Sorry.
Yeah, but Weird Al is he's done stuff that is yeah, it's bizarre, but it's
Thank you for my laundry.
it's innocent, you know,
Okay.
like not the same
Yeah.
as stuff.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
for instance, I
Like a surgeon?
huge fan.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace. I'm a huge fan of Gigi Allen. Now that is a twisted person that would make twisted
Oh
ass songs.
boy, beyond bizarre. That man.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Like his
We
he
heard
didn't like get embalmed and stuff or something. Like for his casket, he was like not embalmed or something. I read
don't know,
about that.
but
Yeah, like crazy stuff, man. Like the dude was just way out of there. He was over the top.
You like
Like,
punk
he was
rock and all that
dead
shit?
serious.
No, this guy was the ultimate punk when it came to that. That's for sure. The shit he did on stage. Oh boy, man.
Bite it, you scum! Eating his own turds off the floor.
He actually, yeah, he did a lot of crazy ass shit.
Mhm.
Now talk about bizarre. This man was way bizarre. We don't know if he
Real
had a
quick,
mental illness or what.
A quick sidebar. Wasn't Dr. Brown, wasn't Richie Faulkner's tone, his guitar tone, wasn't that tremendous?
It is absolutely.
It really
yeah.
was good, right?
It
It
was.
good.
All of them was. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What about Buju Banton? Any weird songs from him?
I still can't.
Buju Banton?
No weird songs from him.
I got a weird one that's so really well. When you listen to it, you'll really be like, "What the heck?" Now, this track was on the closing track from the Skinny Puppy album Last Rites from 1992. It was a sound piece. It was actually it was about 5 minutes of completely samples, run the sounds, clips over and over, stuff like that. And the whole piece together
Yeah.
was
Okay.
took over about 3 months to complete because they had to go through hell just to make the sounds in order, let alone try to sample them at the right moment. Now the remaining 6 minutes of that piece was just was a keyboard with an echo on it doing. Yeah, look it up. Skitty Puppy download on YouTube there. They have the original version, the and they have it. Somebody, I forgot who it was, but they had an extended hour-long version of that piece, man. That closed out, and that was actually the beginning of a trilogy that they were going to do. On the record that came after that, The Process in '96, prior to their breakup, they had a continuation piece called Stellar Heat that was about how many seconds long there. It was probably basically a trilogy. Sadly, we would not get the last part of the trilogy until a compilation later on. Now, Puppy has been known to close their albums with bizarre noise instrumental pieces there, like Reclamation closed out Too Dark Park, Burnt with Water closed out Mind the Perpetual Intercourse, Cellular Heat closed out The Process, as I mentioned, Download closing out Last Rites, and a thing called Epilogue, which closed out Cleanseful and Manipulate. Fritter, Stella's Home, another
The
frightening
Judas
piece.
Priest album.
Mm.
Epilogue, right?
No, no, that
What's
was
it called?
Epitaph. Epilogue.
Epitaph.
Epitaph. Yes, that was Epitaph. This was Epilogue. I'm speaking of. It's a very real, but it's about a minute, over a minute long there. But it's one interesting album closer there. And I think Skinny
Yeah.
Puppy may be coming back soon. They're going to do a couple of festival dates. I was wondering where the heck they went there. And Jedi Knight in our chat, it says, was Michael Jackson bizarre? Well, I don't know about his music, but his actions certainly damn were.
Yep.
I mean, the guy tried to buy the remains of the Elephant Man.
Oh, didn't he hang his kid over a balcony?
Yeah, he did. Like, he was trying to show his little kid and show his kid all the people out there from his to watch it, look it up in his hotel room, and he kind of like held his kid way over to the coast, way over the balcony there, which everybody said was not too cool there.
Yep.
Blanket.
Yeah.
And that's right. That made. Dude, that dude's a straight weirdo. He named the kid Blanket, and he dangled him like a blanket over a
So
balcony.
you guys are not supporters of Michael Jackson and all of
I
that.
like his music. The only thing that I think is weird about him is, first of all, like Dr. Brown said, like his actions, super weird. And then I also have to say, it's extra super weird for him to make that song, It Don't Matter If You're Black or White, when he went through all the plastic surgery to become a white person.
Yeah.
Just saying.
He
Black
wasn't
man-
trying to be white.
Dude, he was trying to be white, bro. What are you talking about?
So
I'm a white man who is a million times whiter than me.
When has he ever said that? He's never said that. He wanted to be that because
So what do you think?
Like-
he's
So, yeah, he
doing?
said he had vitiligo, that skin condition
Yeah.
that black people get. And
like
what?
Sammy Sosa.
Or a
Have you
guy
seen what
named
Sammy
Lee.
Sosa looks like?
He got rid of the jive talk whenever he was young. He wasn't speaking like Iman. He started talking. You know, I'm not gonna go that route. Make it like sound like I'm. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go that route. But yeah, no, strange person.
How like was he in the 80s? Was like Michael Jackson like the most popular thing?
He
in music,
was
pretty
absolutely
much?
around 1982 to around 1985. He was on top of the world everywhere. In '87, he was at top of the world there as well. And I think the problem was with the success of that record, Thriller, probably must have went to. I don't know what it did to him, but basically he wanted to try his best to recreate that same magic that he had with Thriller, but at the later on during the 2000s, it wasn't working.
Yeah. Every dog has his day.
Yeah.
He forever go down in history as one of the most amazing musicians, artists. You know, like the songs he wrote and the way he could dance. Like that dude was gangster, sure.
Yeah, but but like you said, his actions and the things he stated, way
Pete, did you look that
bizarre
up yet?
and
About
dangerous
Madonna?
as well. I
Oh,
mean,
I sent a picture about Madonna and her dogs.
I gotta see this.
Uh,
I gotta see that. Well,
come on, man.
let me see this, man.
No, not that. Like, bro, not her
Oh,
dog. It's not like not a picture of a
this
dog. Like,
dog recreated Madonna's iconic photos. I put Madonna doing dogs. Let's see.
no, like in the
Oh.
80s, bro, it was like a rumor that she had a photo shoot or something with dogs. And
Oh,
like,
Madonna licks water out of a dog bowl in
there you
embarrassing
go.
new video.
There you go.
What?
So I'm saying.
Oh,
Oh,
one
you
of
want me to
those
post
kind of
that one?
photo shoots I see,
I'm
huh?
telling you, she's
What is-
weird,
what-
bro. I'm telling you, she's a weirdo for real.
Well, she looks
And
like
her
a
songs
weirdo
are
now.
weird.
Well, she looks like
Remember-
a weirdo now.
Didn't she
Yeah,
date
re-
Alex Rodriguez?
I know. She was
And,
dating everybody from Warren Beatty
and
for
Dennis
crying out
Rodman.
loud.
Dennis Rodman.
Remember when Madonna kissed Drake at the VMAs, and Drake was like, ugh. And then later Drake in the interview said her mouth smelled like cigarettes.
Yeah.
Who can forget when Madonna
Or-
was on stage with Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera? Then they kissed one another one by one.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And they cut to Justin Timberlake's reaction. It had this non-approval face on it. So Christina was kind of peeved off about that.
Yo, Keith did Justin Timberlake like retire from music?
I don't know.
I don't
He
know
hasn't done
either.
that in a while, right? He hasn't done shit in a while, right?
Well, he's got a wife and family and all that stuff. The wife is
Well-
Jessica Biel, the actress.
You know, Wire, you know the album "Man in the Woods" by Justin Timberlake?
No.
Oh, it's like a pop kind of
What
country album.
boy band was he out of?
NSYNC.
Bro, he's probably the one guy that made the biggest solo career and just career in general and like movies and shit out of
Yeah, he did,
that pop era of music. Like
Yeah.
Britney,
Yeah.
look what happened to Britney Spears. Like she fucking turned into fucking weirdo. But like Justin Timberlake was the most successful, I think, out of all.
Yes.
Like out of that whole thing, for real.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't hear
that's-
shit from Christine. You don't hear shit from Christina Aguilera, really.
Nope.
Not
know what
that
I'm
much,
saying?
no.
Like,
And speaking
yeah,
of
the
Britney,
Backstreet Boys are still around. The Backstreet Boys still make new music.
unfortunately. But speaking of Britney Spears, you gotta remember, she did some bizarre shit herself there.
yeah, but that shit was popular though, bro. That shit
Yeah.
was so.
And
What
I
year
think-
was it? Like 1999, 2000?
No, I'm talking about
bro.
when she shaved her head and when she started partying like a maniac with Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan in the early 2000s. I mean, you got.
I'm looking up. I'm
Remember,
looking
she
up
was-
this song that explains what she was going through.
Well, we don't know
Um,
what she was going through. She was under pressure by all these handlers and managers to get back to the Britney she used to be. Don't get married, such and such. And I guess if her mom finally convinced her to divorce Kevin Federline, which was a good thing because he was a bum ass fool. He was a user. He wanted to live off her dough, for crying out loud.
Yeah. So the song "Peace Me" is like she's explaining like what the all this shit she's going through. You want a piece of me? Yeah, that's not. It's like she's too thin now. She's too thick or something.
Yeah, basically what it was. Basically, and you always got to remember, she just broke up from Justin Timberlake, She was caught cheating apparently with Wade Robson, the dance choreographer.
Really?
Yeah, so look up Britney Spears, Wade Robson images, and you see them kissing one another while holding microphones. And I guess she basically married Kevin Federline to capacity to get back at Justin. Hi Justin, I'm a married woman. Why I go with you got? Ha ha ha. Well, guess what? Timberlake had the last laugh. His solo record made it big, while Britney's one record that came out a couple years later went, and that was
Yeah,
while she was still married to the guy.
yeah.
Kevin
Justin
K-Foot.
Timberlake made 2 songs about Britney, not just one.
Cry
He
Me
made
a River.
Cry Me a
Ladies
River.
and gentlemen, the Star Maker Bowling Show is live on YouTube right now. He goes live on YouTube.
Okay. Get him
Season
on. Get
1.
him.
This is
Get him
this
on
is
the
the second.
call.
I think you have to
Oh my
pay him.
God.
I think you have to pay him, but it's the second episode.
Hey,
Keith.
oh, fuck that.
You don't like
get
Kenny
him on the
Bowling?
call.
You don't
No.
like Kenny Bowling? Why?
No.
I never.
Your Britney Spears voice sounds like the Nerds.
Exactly. You got a point
Keith,
there.
why don't you find Kenny Bowling entertaining?
Well, for one, all he talks about is wrestling. I'm not into wrestling.
Neither am
I haven't been into wrestling. The last time I watched a Joe Cronin wrestling review was like 2018. And the
I
last
avoid
time
that
I
at all
watched
costs.
the last time I watched the JD from NY Monday Night Raw review was 2018.
Thank you.
I don't really watch any of Cronin's reviews either because we all know what they're going to say. They suck!
Nah, last
Yeah.
night's review, AEW was really good, so it was a good review.
All right, there. I stopped watching wrestling for ages there. For a while now. Now,
What are we going to do next week that we're going to avoid?
I think I know where Ark's coming out there. So, what's
Oh yeah, so Britney Spears' "Piece of Me"
Hold on,
came
but
out in
hold up, hold up.
2007.
Okay, now we got to get back to the subject here of the bizarre
All right.
songs here. Now, John Lennon had a bizarre song in 1970, which was about heroin withdrawal, "Cold Turkey," featuring Eric Clapton on guitar. And that was a scary song to listen to when you think about it there, but that's what someone who's trying to get off the big evil H often goes through. Very uncomfortable song to listen to when you really think about it there. Now, we don't know if Lennon was doing heroin himself at that time there, but then again, it kind of fits the description of what one has to go through to get
Brown,
off that stuff.
Brown, do you have trouble urinating?
No.
Keith, do you have trouble urinating?
No.
Thank you.
hmm
Don't ask
Sorry.
me.
You wanna hear this bizarre clip? Play the video I put in Skype. I don't think you'll get copyright because there's no
Brown.
music in it.
Oh,
Brown,
yeah.
can you play it?
Okay. Yeah, but I won't be able to. You guys won't be able to hear
All right,
it
we'll
there.
we'll turn it up on YouTube.
Okay, I'll do it through the phone here. Let's call it Eminem interview about the hip hop.
Which? The hip hop which?
Let me see there. Hip hop witch. Wait a minute. Blah blah blah. Son of a bitch. Okay. Let's try this here. Hip hop witch 2000 English Eminem interview. I'm gonna play it a little bit there.
Okay. I thought there was no
think-
music in here.
Oh.
Well, this is an interview that you sent,
Okay.
and that's on. Let me fast forward this.
All right.
Hear that?
Yeah.
I hear it.
sitting there chilling, and all of a sudden I start feeling this really weird feeling. You know what I'm saying? And my eyes start coming out of my ears and shit. And I'm like, really fucked up. Are you following me, dog? I'm following you, man. Alright, listen, man. This is kind of a touchy subject for me. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna punch in the number. 212-582. I'm fucking that's the phone station. What's wrong, man? You know what? Don't cry, man. Come on. Anyways, I took the X, and she started laughing at me. She was laughing at me, B. But I don't know if she was really laughing. It looked like she was laughing at me. It sounded like she was laughing at me, but how did it sound? Like a horse, like in pain. Okay. She's laughing at me, and I'm crying. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on, because my pupils are like this big. I looked in the mirror, my pupils were like this. Yeah, like ashtray pupils from drinking the hot water.
It gets weird.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna meet it down there, but it's pretty much he's basically talking about was he when he was popping pills, all that shit, right?
Yeah, but he starts screaming like it's like, don't look at the hip hop witch, like.
You know what? I'll bet you
like-
some female rapper is gonna pick that up and probably could make that as her next gimmick when she hits the scene there.
Yeah. I forgot.
I'm surprised that hasn't happened now.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I mean, well, maybe Doja Cat is the hip hop witch. Have you seen her music video for Juicy?
No, I haven't. I don't remember. I don't
okay.
really watch. I don't really watch hip hop videos because they're all the same.
Oh, yeah. Well, Doja Cat Juicy music video is different.
Okay, any bizarre hip hop artists you know of, Keith, and please don't mention rapper Bizarre. I mean, real bizarre rappers. I mean, like, speaking of bizarre, Screamy J. Hawkins, his appearance. Tuxedo, fake bone through the nose, like a witch doctor out on the night of the town. That was pretty bizarre. Probably one of the most bizarre songs he ever came up with, Constipation Blues.
All right.
And my dad heard that on the radio. He brought it in for us to play. I was like, holy cow, that's a new one there. And Hawkins is like, you were talking about pain. I was screaming about real pain. And we get the joke there.
Let's do 50s and 60s next week.
Oh, what? Songs?
Everything, yeah. Groups.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go way back.
Okay. Any
The
bizarre?
50s, the first decade of rock and roll. The 50s.
Yes.
Pretty much, yes. I think me and Art covered those periods there. Back in
We need to
2000.
Didn't have these two guys.
And we need to recover that.
Okay, we gotta let Wire and Keith know about this, especially Keith. That's for sure.
And
there.
I know about like 50s diners. Like they're
Yes.
usually hamburger joints.
Yep.
Do they have
There's a 50s diner like 2 minutes away from my house. It's called Jack's Old Fashioned Hamburgers. They have a jukebox with only 50s music in it.
Cool.
Yeah. And
Which reminds me, I don't know if it's still around, but there was this one drive-in place where it was called 80s Drive-In by the Mount Clemens area. One of our buddies who drove us up there in one of his old beat-up automobiles, it's where the waitresses come out on roller skates, take our orders, and then and give us our food on trays
Sonic
like
used
that.
to do that.
Yeah, it's like, we have a Sonic near where we live, thank goodness. We should probably start eating there again. I missed eating there. They gave us some good shit there. But, I'm hoping this place is still around. Eddie's Drive-In, that is. It's like one of those throwback joints there.
close down
Where-
for Proven?
where'd you see it? In Houston?
Do they,
No,
do they
it was
have
in Mount.
Sonic?
No, it was in Mount Clemens, Michigan.
Keith,
This
do they have
Eddie's Drive-In.
Sonic? Do they have
In-
a Sonic?
Yes, we have
no,
one
I-
here.
I haven't seen a Sonic here. Let me see where the nearest Sonic is.
We have one that's not too far from where
You
basically
ate
what
there
I t-
yet?
yeah, but not yet. You know, one of these
Yeah.
days we should suggest eating there again pretty soon there because do have some good shit there.
We will watch that language, please.
You know.
Oh,
In
okay.
fact,
I have a Sonic 30 minutes away from me.
oh really? That's far
Yep.
away. Hell, what? There's only one Kroger store, and that's in Jacksonville. What is up with that?
What is there Kroger in other states?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lord,
all
yeah.
over Houston.
Oh, okay. So did you know Quentin Miller was working at Kroger before he worked with Drake?
I'm not
Really?
asking that question. I'm
Yep.
asking how come there's only one Kroger store and that's located in Jacksonville?
Cause Drake bought them all.
Well, Kroger owns other affiliates, and they didn't bother renaming some of them.
Really?
But I have no idea what they are.
I know what I meant, but I only worked at Kroger in the early 2000s for a couple of years, and that was it. Any other names just flew by from all the years back there.
Wait. Okay, so I think I thought of a bizarre song. Lil Dicky, Freaky Friday.
Is that related to the movie of the same name?
Yes. If you watch the music video, they reference the movie.
I see there. Which, because I know there was the original and the remake.
Then you've got Napoleon the 14th.
So
They're coming to
which
take
one?
me away. Ha ha.
Yo, that's a
Which one
classic.
is Which one is the one with Lindsay Lohan? The original or the remake?
The remake. The original came out in the 60s.
Oh, all right. So, Lil Dicky and Chris Brown, they trade bodies, and then they, like Lil Dicky, traded bodies with Chris Brown in the song. He's like, I wonder if I could say, nigga. Oh yeah, I could say,
Whoa,
nigga.
whoa.
Hey.
You bonehead.
All right.
That
And
you know.
Anyway,
you
the
know,
flip side of the single, They're Coming to Take Me Away, was that song
backwards. Yes, you know what we're talking about, Keith. Somebody you should look up.
Okay, I'm looking for a bizarre song from Nicki Minaj.
No, never. Keith.
Nah.
Never mind Nicki Minaj. Never mind Drake. Never mind these current artists. We're talking going way back.
Oh, all right.
Look up Napoleon. We're coming to take me away.
Okay.
Napoleon the
Coming.
14th.
The 14th. Yes, thank you.
Oh, okay. I thought of a bizarre song. Nicki Minaj, Roman's Revenge.
What did I just say?
Coming to take me away.
Yes, thank you.
Haha.
You're welcome. Oh,
You
okay.
can relate to that
let's
song,
listen.
Keith.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm turning up YouTube right now.
Yes.
Okay, so you want me to listen to this whole song?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Of course, we cannot play it
snap.
because of copyrights.
Yeah.
Are you listening to it?
Oh my God, this is crazy.
There you go.
Okay, this reminds me of Devious Dave Rose if he took ecstasy.
No more
Or
than this is
acid.
no. This is what they need to do with Scott. Let's put it that way.
Okay, no, this is
They're
like
coming to
Devious
take
Dave
me
Rose
away.
on
Ha,
acid.
ha.
Yep, precisely.
Oh, ho, hee, hee,
Whoever
ha, ha.
did this song, they're
To
on
the funny
acid.
farm.
Where life is beautiful all the time.
Yep.
Okay, this guy is high on acid. For real.
How do you know?
He can relate.
All right.
Of course, there's the Keith Lee Barber song about they came and got me and took me away.
Yeah.
Ah.
What's that? Oh man.
What the fuck?
There you go. This is why you need people like me and Art within this community.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Almost done with the song. Whoa.
Have you figured it out?
Oh yeah. The guy's like schizophrenic and he's on acid.
No, he's just his
Uh.
woman. No, his woman leaves him, and he just slowly goes bizarre, goes nutso because of it.
Well, actually,
Oh.
the last verse, it's pretty obvious his dog ran away.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
That's something there. Never knew about
So you
that.
don't think that guy's on acid or
No.
mushrooms?
No,
Oh wow.
no.
Of course, there's the crazy world of Arthur Brown. Fire.
Oh yeah, that was a
Doo-doo-doo.
bizarre one. Because it came out in the 60s where everything was peace and love and happiness, and here comes this song about you're gonna burn.
Oh, what about I forgot. Let me look it up. What about the Soundgarden Black Hole Sun music video?
Well, that is pretty bizarre there, because you have to figure out the whole situation about that video.
No, well, that's an acid trip video.
Well, Jedi Knight in my chat said Queen had some bizarre songs there.
True.
I know the first
Bohemian
thing.
Rhapsody, which is a great song, but
Yeah, true there. Because all these
It was
different
bizarre.
tempos. Yeah, when I first heard that, it was like, wow, this is something there.
Wow.
well, I don't know if you're going to shut down, but I need to go.
All right, there. Yeah, we got. It's about getting towards that
Okay,
time there.
I got one more bizarre song. Nicki Minaj, Roman's Revenge.
That's not bizarre,
Oh, all right.
Keith. You need
It's
this.
Nicki Minaj, and she's bizarre, but
Rap Today's bizarre.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
anyway, guys, I'll see you Wednesday.
All right,
Okay.
there. We'll see you Wednesday. What topic are we doing on that night?
Well, I was thinking maybe my one that I was talking about, let me grab up the Billboard chart of the hot songs of 1960, start there,
Yeah, okay,
and
there,
read them
definitely.
backwards, the top, and see how many of those songs you guys know,
Okay.
and we can educate Keith.
Okay, there, definitely. Yeah, definitely be there on that night, Keith, because believe us, you sure as hell need it.
Okay.
All right, there.
Yep, I'll be there.
Okay, for shizzle. All right, there. All right.
Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you Wednesday.
All right, there. Have a good one, Ark. All right, Mr. Ark.
All right.
Voice. All
Bye,
right.
Wire.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Keith.
Bye, Art.
All right, there. And this
Andrew.
ends our show for tonight. And once again, we'll be taking a look at the top 100 songs of the 1950s. Definitely tune in, listen, and learn as always there, as I say all the time there. For Keith, Wyard, Arknolia,